Hello everyone and welcome to my daily report market analysis videos with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec on Monday the 6th of July. There's been a positive start to this session today. Not a huge amount driving the move. There was a very interesting buying pressure through China actually. See here, the China SSE Composite 5.7% higher. That was apparently also on pretty strong volume as well, but also look at this. The Chinese yuan strengthening significantly. Apparently, the reports in the Chinese media that a bull market was ahead, and apparently Chinese buyers just went crazy and really went for it. And certainly that sort of leaked into across markets. Really, you can see that European equities. To be honest, I mean the futures or the public holiday that we had for the US on Friday was a really incredibly downbeat and subdued session across the board, but obviously the traders have come in this Monday morning and really gone for it. And you got FTSE up almost 2%, DAX up 1.6%, pretty much across the board as well. Risk positive, looking to forex markets, the dollar under pressure, Aussie dollar stronger. You've got dollar falling away. You've got treasury yields ticking higher. So all the usual mix of risk positive moves that we've seen, although there is an interesting holding up on gold, which I think on an ongoing basis is actually pretty encouraging for gold buyers at the moment, but we'll talk about that in technical charts analysis in a bit or in another video later. But yeah, generally speaking, oil also a bit higher. So yeah, markets are set up pretty fair actually at the beginning part of this week. You've got no real data today apart from the ISM and non-manufacturing for the States. Now that ISM number is expected to actually improve to 50.1. Now last Friday actually, it was 49.5. So the expectations have been really pulled higher to back above 50 on that data there, and it would suggest that the US's service sector at least is pulling back into positive expansion mode. You can see that it was regional Fed surveys all coming back towards zero again, which is again would be encouraging for the service sector bounce back there today. So okay, so that takes you onto my chart of the day, which is the DAX. Now, we said earlier, risk positive, and the markets have moved higher, gap higher for the DAX actually at the open, above Friday's high of 12,650. Sort of gapped higher, considerably higher. Almost returned to fill that gap, not quite filling that gap this morning, 12,675, but certainly it looks as though that this is a move that's pretty positive and holding now the breakout of the closed gap at 12,471, that downside gap that we saw back in June. The closing breakout and move above that you've seen on Friday. We saw a move, well, to hold on to that gap and then has pushed on. And so 12,915 is certainly the inference of this move. Positive moves through momentum indicators, RSI 62. That is the just edging for a breakout. It certainly would suggest that we're sort of moving back towards the highs again as those stochastics move into strong configuration. MACD looks to turn higher as well. So it's all pretty positively set up for the DAX to use and buy into weakness. I've drawn in this tighter uptrend of the past, was that 6 weeks or so? That comes in around 12,240 area today. So there is about 500 ticks above that. So it's a pretty strong move, and the bulls are certainly in control of this one. And you can see here positive configuration just on the hourly indicators. MACD above neutral. RSI you'd want to see in the 70s, I'll be honest with you, on the hourly, but still looks as though it's pushing on. And if the market can sort of hold on to this gap higher and look to use support around that 12,650 area, which were the highs of sort of Thursday and Friday, that sort of is now the basis of support, and it's looking like a decent buy zone between 12,470, 12,650 for the DAX. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading today. Click here to subscribe to our analysis videos, go to our website, sign up for our webinars, and click to watch our Trader Talks videos to gain some top trading ideas.